Why do humans yawn? Have you ever noticed that sometimes just seeing someone yawn makes you yawn too? Even reading about yawning can trigger it, and suddenly your mouth opens wide, your lungs fill with air, and you take a long, slow breath. Yawning is something every human does. We yawn when we are tired, when we are bored, sometimes even when we wake up. But here's the strange part. Scientists still don't completely agree on why we yawn. Is it simply a sign of sleepiness, or is something much more complex happening inside our brain? Because yawning might actually be doing something very important for our bodies. For a long time, scientists believed yawning had a very simple explanation. They thought yawning helped bring more oxygen into the body. The idea was that when we get tired or bored, our breathing slows down. So yawning would help pull in extra oxygen and push out carbon dioxide. But when researchers started testing this theory, something surprising happened. They discovered that changing oxygen levels in the air did not significantly change how often people yawned. Even when people breathed pure oxygen, they still yawned just as often. Which meant the old explanation probably wasn't correct. Yawning had to be doing something else, something more complex. One of the most popular modern theories is that yawning helps cool the brain. Our brains generate heat constantly, and just like a computer, the brain works best when its temperature stays stable. When we yawn, several things happen at once. We take in a deep breath of cooler air. Our facial muscles stretch. Blood flow around the head increases. All of this may help reduce the brain's temperature slightly. Some studies even show that people yawn more often when the surrounding air temperature changes, which supports the idea that yawning may act like a natural cooling system for the brain. In other words, yawning may help keep the brain working efficiently. But yawning has another strange feature. It's contagious. If someone near you yawns, you might feel the urge to yawn too. Even seeing a photo of someone yawning can trigger it. And hearing the word yawn sometimes does the same thing. Scientists believe this contagious effect may be linked to empathy. Research shows that people are more likely to catch yawns from friends, family members, people they feel emotionally connected to. Interestingly, contagious yawning is also seen in some animals. Chimpanzees yawn when they see other chimpanzees yawn. Dogs sometimes yawn after seeing their owners yawn. This suggests yawning might play a role in social bonding. It could help synchronize behavior within a group, almost like an unconscious signal that spreads through a crowd. Animals that yawn. You might think yawning is something only humans do, but many animals yawn too. Chimpanzees, lions, cats, dogs, parrots, penguins. In primates like chimpanzees, yawning can even be contagious just like in humans. Dogs sometimes yawn after seeing their owners yawn. Scientists think this is linked to empathy and social bonding. But in some animals, yawning has a completely different meaning. In species like baboons, yawning can be a sign of threat or dominance. The animal opens its mouth wide, displays, its teeth warns others, which suggests yawning is not just about sleep or boredom. It may be part of a deeper biological system shared across many species. Yawning also often happens right before sleep or right after waking up, but scientists believe this might not actually be about sleepiness itself. Instead, yawning may help the brain transition between different states of alertness. For example, when you wake up in the morning, your brain is moving from a sleepy state to a more alert one. Yawning might help activate the brain. And when you're preparing to sleep, your brain begins slowing down. Yawning might help regulate that transition as well, so yawning may act like a small reset for the brain's activity, helping it adjust between different levels of awareness. So even though yawning seems like a simple and ordinary action, it may actually serve several important purposes. It might help regulate brain temperature. It may play a role in social connection. And it could help the brain transition between different states of alertness, all from a simple movement we barely even think about. Which just goes to show, sometimes the most ordinary things our bodies do are still full of mystery. And if you enjoy discovering the hidden reasons behind everyday things, follow the channel to explore more questions about why things exist.